Sexy Side of Life, Soul Talks. Today I want to talk to you about a perception that I think a lot of us are carrying with us if we are trying to grow personally, if we're trying to achieve a certain level of success in our personal space or even in our careers. And I think the perception is that we have to experience this level or space of darkness or struggle in order to experience greatness, in order to actually achieve that goal that we're working really hard for. And so while I definitely believe that when we're growing and when we're working towards really big goals, we have to get into a space of discomfort. I think it just goes hand in hand because as we're trying to achieve something, we're pushing our bodies, we're pushing our minds to do new things. And when we do that, naturally our body kind of goes into this space of discomfort. Why? Because it's brand new. But what I want to encourage you to think about today is that it doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be lonely. It doesn't have to be painful, this space of growth. I think that we subscribe, if you will, to this mantra, and so we really make it much, much worse than it has to be. So I started thinking about this concept when I was listening to Sahara Rose's podcast, The Highest Self Podcast, and it's all about really achieving the highest version of yourself. And this is a concept that she was kind of going into great depth about, and it was all about that we have to go through this darkness before we reach the summit. And so the summit being your goal or achievement or whatever it is that you're trying to do in your life. And so her point was that so many of us subscribe to the mantra that we have to feel the pain, we have to feel the darkness and struggle in order to achieve that level of greatness. And so I often, like I said, do believe you have to experience a bit of discomfort, but how are we actually perceiving that discomfort? I think how we perceive the discomfort is what is going to change our experience around the growth. So if we can be grateful for some of the discomfort, if we can kind of shift it more towards gratitude, I think that's super important. But also when we're kind of experiencing that space of just kind of ick, if you will, what else are you incorporating into your experience in that space that makes it a little bit brighter, okay? So if you're doing things that are new, that are making you feel a little bit uncomfortable, what other things that give you incredible joy are you pulling into your life so that experience that you're going through is perceived to be a little bit easier, to be a little bit better, because at the end, you just show up a little bit stronger and you start to view it in a different way. So what exactly am I talking about? So if you're trying to do something that you've never done before, if you're trying to achieve something professionally or personally, whatever it is, try to start incorporating things that bring you immense joy in your journey. So you're going through some discomfort. Well, what brings you joy? Is it your family? Bring them in, spend more time with them. Do you enjoy walks? Do you enjoy working out? Is there certain activities that you really love to do? Do you love to read or listen to podcasts or take long relaxing baths? What is it? What brings you sincere joy? Is it dancing? What is it? Figure out those things and start kind of incorporating it into your world. It's okay to experience that joy. You don't have to feel discomfort all the time. You don't have to feel the struggle all the time. Actually, if you incorporate these awesome activities during a space of growth, your growth is going to be even more tremendous. You're going to make a bigger splash and a bigger impact, and you're probably going to get to that level of greatness or achievement that you're trying to get to in a much quicker way because you're happy. And guys, when your frequency is up here and you're attracting or you're experiencing this joy, you're attracting more joy. So one of the things I want to drive home is that if you have subscribed to the mantra that you have to experience the darkness and struggle, guys, you're thinking about that all the time in that space. And yeah, the journey's gonna suck. Like, it's gonna be terrible. So think about it a little bit differently. Stop thinking all the nasty thoughts. Get some good activities going during this space of growth. Get some new things to be excited about. Create some new thoughts. And I think that you'll really be pleased with how you're feeling. And you'll get to, like I said, you'll get to that space of achievement in a much better way. So, some new things to think about today. Think about what you are subscribing to. What mantras are you really believing in that might be actually holding you back? And try to incorporate the activities that bring you joy to really just bolster your success, okay? Expedite your journey and help get you there in just a more beautiful way. I hope this found you well. If it resonated with you, or if you know somebody who is needing this message today, share it out. Connect with some of your friends and share this message with somebody who might need it today. Thank you so much, and until next time.